Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to another music video makeup Monday here in the studio, in the kitchen. Welcome. The lighting is best here. Today's video, we are going to do something a little bit different. Instead of a music video particular makeup look, we are going to do a look that is honestly pretty commonly seen in a lot of music videos and from a lot of performers, but today's inspo is going to be Doja Cat's VMAs look. It's that pink look with the beautiful nude lip. That's the look that we are going to try to recreate today. And like I said, it is a look that I have seen honestly pretty frequently altogether. I have actually seen a look that's not too different than this look from the WAP music video, as well as others. I'll kind of like place them here and around so you can see. But yeah, it's a really pretty pink look, so let's go ahead and get started and also talk about one of my favorite artists of this time, Miss DOJA CAT. Another note, I will be listing all of the products that I use down in the description and down below so that way you know what I'm using. Sometimes I forget to mention them, and so that is where you're going to be able to find them. First things first is always going to be priming your eyelids. I find this probably one of the most important steps when I do my makeup, especially having lived in Texas. It gets hot and you know, your makeup starts to smudge and it's just not worth it. So priming your eyelids is always number one. So Doja Cat. She is someone that I have been a pretty big fan of for quite some time actually. And we'll get more into that here in a little bit, but Doja Cat's real name is obviously not Doja Cat. Doja Cat was born by the name of Amala Ratna Dlamini. I am probably butchering it and I greatly do apologize for that, but that is how it looks like you say her name, but that was her original name, obviously not Doja Cat. She came on the scene nearly 10 years ago. She dropped out of high school at the tender age of 16. It was her junior year in high school and she was basically like, yo, I'm done with this. And to be honest, I feel her completely on it because man, school for me was a drag, man. I hated high school, but I'm not saying anybody should go and drop out because I do think like you do need at least a high school education, but just for the story purposes, she dropped out at 16. At 16, she began just taking clips off of YouTube and downloading them and messing with them and uploading some tracks onto SoundCloud. As she would upload them onto SoundCloud, she would very quickly take them down. It was said that she just kind of was like, yo, it's kind of embarrassing, I'm just gonna take them down. You know, everyone kind of deals with that. I know I've done that quite a few times with makeup videos over the years. I had actually started makeup videos when I was really youngish, at least 5 or 6 years ago, and every time I would upload them, I'd be like, oh shoot, someone's gonna see this and I'm gonna be embarrassed. She would upload and delete up until she got one song that became a banger on SoundCloud. And by banger, I mean a whopping 12 views. She got 12 views and it is reported that she actually started crying over getting 12 views. And the song was called So High. For those of you who maybe haven't heard this song, you definitely should. I remember my very good friend Elias, I always say this, but he has always been a music nerd, music head kind of guy. And I remember him showing me this song when we were working in the back at the lovely Panera Bread. We were working and he would be doing dishes, he'd be playing songs, and I remember him telling me, yo, listen to this chick, her name is Doja Cat, it's so good. And that was my jam at the time. You get me so high, you get me so high. I know you ain't a drunk, but you get me so high, high, high. But anyways, yeah, it was a great song, and it was a song that I know I really liked. I played it quite a few times And yeah, it was a good song. That song particularly, So High, slowly started building buzz, and at the age of 17, she actually did end up getting signed to RCA Records. And from there, you know, made the music video, did all of that type of pizzazz. I know one thing that you guys are probably wondering. Doja Cat, has that name always been around? Where did it come from? All that. So Doja Cat is a name that she actually came up with. Doja was actually her favorite strain of marijuana, from what I was able to research. And then cat, she just wanted to include because she had a cat and she loved her cat and was like, yo, we're gonna represent my cat. So she gets signed, right? So that's like 2012, 2013 era. And at that time, like I said, she was 17 years old, doing her thing, whatever. From there, she continues producing music, making things for herself, doing all of that type of jazz that a musician does. It wasn't until, though, I would say about 2018, that she started to kind of pick up commotion. And this is something that, for me, I find very interesting because, like I've said before, she was someone that I was aware of when she first came out, 2012, 2013. So that goes to show you that 2012, 2013, that's 5 years of work of figuring out how to do things before people started getting some type of buzz around her. So here we are, fast forward, like I said, 2018. She works on the release of her album, Amala, which is, as we said before, her actual name. One of the first singles off of the Amala album was a song by the name Go to Town. And if you haven't heard it, that's another good one. The reason why I remember knowing about it was because the video was directed by a photographer that I absolutely love called Jabari Jacobs, and then the actual like album artwork and album like cover, things like that, that was also photographed by Jabari Jacobs. So I remember seeing it back then and being like, oh shoot, this is the same chick, and she's with my favorite photographer. Like, that is so freaking awesome. The second song that was released off of the album was a song by the name of Candy. And Candy was her first song that actually ended up going on to Billboard, believe it or not. It ended up peaking at number 86. So Candy was the second single that was released off of the album, with the rest of the album releasing on March 23rd, 2018. A lot of people didn't really know much about her at the time. They just kind of like listened to some of the songs and were like, all right, whatevs, but she didn't really get any sort of like mainstream success from this album for at least a year. In late 2019, the song Candy actually ended up going TikTok viral. And once it went TikTok viral, everyone started kind of slowly catching on to this woman, Doja Cat. From there, she ended up dropping a self-produced song that I'm sure a lot of you who probably know who Doja Cat is now know is the song Moo. She dropped that in August 10th of 2018. So this was before Candy went viral. But once she dropped that, she started getting some lovely little, hype. People were starting to like her, things were starting to grow, it was pretty cool. And then, like I said, from there, she also went TikTok viral in late 2019 with the song Candy. In October of 2019, she ended up releasing a song by the name of Rules, which was off of her second album. It was the first single off of the second album. And it did pretty darn good. I mean, I know personally that I was obsessed with it, so I'm sure everybody else was too. From there, she actually released the full album, Hot Pink, in November of 2019. And as we all know, it did really well. It did really, really well and ended up peaking at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. So not bad, not freaking bad at all. In January of this year, 2020, the song Say So was hitting the radio as well. After it started doing its rounds all over, you know, the internet, she ended up performing it on Jimmy Fallon and then releasing a video for it, and from there it just went up all the way. Say So did its thing. And it ended up peaking at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, which is incredible. So, you know, after that, really everything kind of started going just on the upturn, and is still really on the upturn for her. She got Nicki Minaj to also be on the track for Say So. She was supposed to go on tour this year, but due to just everything in life this year, no one is on tour at all anywhere. So no tour so far, but she did just perform at the VMAs, which was pretty cool, and she ended up winning Best New Artist, which I do find pretty funny because it's like, I don't know, like you look at people who win these awards and you think like, oh yeah, they just blew up out of nowhere. And she's someone that I've been aware of for like, what, 8 years, you know? So it's like, is she new? Not really, but everyone just now is finding out about her, so it is like a form of new, oh, she's new. But I just think it's freaking cool to see that process and to see that growth coming. She has grown tremendously over the past freaking 8 years, you know, doing her thing, growing, and just, I'm excited to see what's going to come from her in the next few months, years. She's always been really talented. Her music has always been spot on, and she just seems like someone who is an overall pretty fun, goofy person to just hang out with and work with. I probably will be recreating other looks in the future. This was just one that, with the VMAs just happening, I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and recreate it. My notes on this look, the only differences that I would do if, you know, I was actually going somewhere, falsies always, and then you can always add a little bit of a lip liner around the lip to kind of give it a bit more of a pop and add dimension. But other than that, this is my look that is inspired by Doja Cat herself and her VMAs look. It's a very pretty pink look that you can wear anytime, any day, any part of the year. It's a just an overall good look. I don't know, I really enjoyed making this. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It's the only way I know that you guys want me to stick around and keep making these videos. And also don't forget to comment. Let me know, what did you guys think about this makeup video look? What did you guys, let me know in the comments down below. What did you guys think about this music video makeup look? Is this a look that you want to try? Is it a look you don't want to try? I want to know. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see you guys next week for another music video makeup look. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya!